This actually happened in a town much like yours. Hollow Street, a quaint, unassuming road by day, hides a shadowed secret by night. Locals whisper of souls who vanish without a trace, leaving only echoes of their laughter. Intrigued by these tales, I, an intrepid journalist, set out, armed only with a camera, determined to uncover the truth. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Hollow Street transformed. Shadows stretched and danced with an unnatural grace. I walked, each step echoing louder than the last. The air was thick with a tension that seemed to hum with each breath I took. The street appeared endless, as if altering reality itself. I began knocking on doors, speaking to reluctant residents. Their eyes darted nervously, voices barely a whisper. Each recounted tales of friends, family, who stepped into the night, never to return. The collector, they called it, an entity that thrived in shadows, ensnaring the unwary with a chilling finality. One elderly woman, her face etched with the lines of loss, whispered of how laughter was the last sound. Her granddaughter's giggles had faded into the night, leaving an eerie silence that lingered. Each story layered the weight of fear in my mind, painting Hollow Street with dread. As the wind howled through the barren trees, I felt the street's isolation intensify. My camera's flash illuminated empty sidewalks, each photo capturing the void left by those who vanished. The laughter of children danced cruelly in the air, mocking my futile search with its haunting melody. The clock struck midnight, and the street grew colder. My breath misted in the air as I reviewed my notes. Each disappearance had commonalities, the time, the laughter, and always the collector. The connection seemed palpable, yet my mind refused to fully grasp its sinister implications. I ventured deeper into Hollow Street, feeling an invisible pull, a whisper urging me forward. The darkness grew heavier, pressing in on all sides. The shadows no longer lay passively, they seemed alive, writhing around me as if aware of my intrusion into their domain. Suddenly, I caught movement at the corner of my eye. A fleeting shadow, gone as quickly as it appeared. Yet, an inexplicable urge pushed me onward, deeper into the heart of Hollow Street. My instincts screamed at me to turn back, but curiosity held me captive. I approached an ancient, gnarled tree that stood like a sentinel in the middle of the street. Its roots twisted and tangled, carving runes into the asphalt. Here, the air felt different, charged with a palpable energy, as if the tree itself harbored the secrets of Hollow Street. An inexplicable chill surged through me as I touched the tree's bark. The air rippled, distorting my surroundings, blending past and present into a nightmarish concoction. Whispers echoed from the darkness, recounting tales of lost souls in mournful tones, each voice a testament of despair. The whispers crescendoed into a cacophony, each voice distinct yet eerily similar, blending into a symphony of fear. I saw fleeting images of those who vanished, faces twisted in terror, reaching out, trapped between realms. My heart pounded as the reality of Hollow Street's curse unraveled before me. Rushing back to the street, my mind raced with revelations. The collector was no mere myth, it was a force, a malevolent watcher of Hollow Street. The wind carried a mocking laughter, echoing with each gust, as if the shadows themselves were amused by my plight. I ran, camera clutched tightly, capturing images in desperate flashes. Each photo revealed more of the street's sinister nature, an illusion, crafted to lure unwary souls into its grasp. Yet, with each step, the street seemed to elongate, trapping me in its endless embrace. My heart raced as I fumbled through my notes. It was then that I noticed something chilling, accounts of disappearances dating back centuries. Each entry eerily echoed the same pattern, the same inevitable fate. I realized the inescapable truth, Hollow Street's curse was as old as the town itself. The air thickened with tension. I felt a presence coalescing at the periphery of my vision. The collector, sensing my awareness, lurked closer. The shadows seemed to ripple, a dance of darkness around me, as if preparing for the final act of its sinister play. It was then that I heard my own laughter echoing. But it wasn't mine, not really. It was a cruel mimicry, a prelude to my fate on Hollow Street. The street, the shadows, the collector, they were all one, a single entity devouring the unwary. Frantically, I searched for a way out, but the street twisted and turned, a labyrinth of its own making. The laughter grew louder, mingling with the whispers of those who had come before me. My camera flashed futilely, capturing only the encroaching darkness. Desperation clawed at my throat as I reached the conclusion of my journey. I opened my notebook one last time. The ink was fresh, the words foreboding, my own disappearance, already recorded. My heart sank as I realized the inescapable truth, I was the next chapter in Hollow Street's tale. In that moment of realization, I felt him, the collector, standing behind me. A shadow in the shape of a man, an eerily familiar smile etched upon his face. The darkness enveloped me, whispers crescendoed to a scream, and the world faded, leaving only echoes of my laughter. If you're watching this in the dark, beware the shadows that stretch across your floor. They may be more than they seem. Subscribe if you dare, for more stories await those brave enough to listen. Remember, sometimes what we seek in the darkness finds us first.